Hey, I'm another Carsoni Means video. They were doing the AFC Playoff Predictions. I've started doing. Hey, look at my Carsoni Means so fast. I'm kind of happy about that. So I did the NFC Playoff Predictions. Those are on my channel. You can go check that out. And now we're doing the AFC Playoff Predictions. If you want me to actually go through and do all the games or something, I don't know. Just let me know in the comments if you want me to do that. I'm also doing I'm going game by game, doing predictions daily, and in just 3 days I think I'll be doing my other predictions, my other playoff predictions. So a lot of playoff predictions coming up. But anyways, let's talk about AFC. So first off, we're starting off with the Wildcard Teams. And they added the extra slot, so technically a whole division can be in the playoffs now. So in seventh, we've got the Patriots. I think that Cam Newton, really with no weapons, I mean he's got a good running game. You've got, I can't think of his name, Sony Michel, I think. And James White, that running back game is pretty good. Not to mention, I mean, they do have Julian Edelman and N'Keal Harry, which is pretty good, I guess. So they do have and their defense is one of the best in the league. I mean, look at Stephon Gilmore, the best cornerback / safety in the whole league. They do have and I think they'll be able to slip in the seventh slot. I think that they get in there and they probably win a few playoff games. I think that they are one of the teams that maybe go 9-7 towards the end of the season, and they're fighting it out at the very end, trying to see who will make the playoffs. There's always 4 or 5 teams trying to make that extra slot. And then in sixth, we've got the Titans. I think there's no way that the Titans don't make the playoffs this year, but I also don't think they'll win their division. I think that they go sixth, and I think there's a pretty big gap in between seventh and sixth. I don't think that, because I mean, if it was like last year when they had a lot of teams fighting over the sixth position, then the seventh position would have been very valuable. But right now, I think that if they didn't have a seventh position, then this would be a very boring year for the AFC, because there's the Titans, who are definitely going to make it in the sixth. And then there are the Texans, who I think are definitely going to make it in the fifth. These are two teams that will definitely make the playoffs, and I don't think will win their division. You've got the Titans at sixth and the Texans at fifth. All three of these teams are definitely playoff teams. I don't think they won the division. Texans, of course, they lost DeAndre Hopkins, which really is the reason why they didn't win their division this year. They almost made it. They're in fifth. They're the best wild card team. But I still don't think that they'll win their division. I mean, their running back room did get better with the added addition of David Johnson, but still, and they do have a great running back. They do have a great defense. I'm stumbling through my words here, sorry. But yeah, so let's move on to the division winners. These are the bottom 3 teams who won their division. They did not get the bye week, but they did win their division. So in fourth, the worst team that won the division, we have the Colts. This is the team who I think will win the AFC South. I mean, you got Phillip Rivers with more weapons than he had whenever he was in with the Chargers. They added him a while back, so he's had time to get in. He knows this team very well, probably. They have a great defense. They are a lot better than they're given credit for. I mean, you saw back when they had Andrew Luck, they were one of the best teams in the whole league. And now I think they've got Phillip Rivers, who is pretty close to Andrew Luck, and I think that they could go back to that even. But I still think that they're not good enough to get third or second or even first. I think that fourth is what they get, probably just barely winning out to the heavily competitive division. And yeah. All right, and in third, we have the Bills, who I think will win the AFC East. I was tempted to put them in second, but I still think that they are one of the best teams in the league, and I think they probably won't really have too much of a challenge winning this division. I know that the Patriots, again, they've got lots of weapons, and they've got, not lots of weapons, but they've got, lots and lots of talent. They've got a great defense, but I still think the Bills are just a better overall team, and I think they'll be able to win more games, go up and win this division and be in third. All right, and the best team in the AFC that did not get a bye week, we have the Chiefs, of course. And I mean, you already know who's got the bye week right now, but the Chiefs, I mean, do I even have to talk about the Chiefs? They won the Super Bowl last year. They've got all kinds of talent on that team. I mean, that defense is spectacular. You got Patrick Mahomes, one of the best quarterbacks in the league. They are one of the best teams in the whole NFL right now, and I don't see there's a way that they're not in the division winners category. All right, so Let's see who's got the bye week, who's got the coveted bye week, who is the best team in the AFC. We've got the Ravens. The Ravens are absolutely amazing. Lamar Jackson is the best player in the whole NFL. They are by far, I wouldn't be surprised to see there being a multiple game difference between them and the Chiefs. They are an absolutely amazing team. And I don't see this being any different. I would be completely surprised if the Ravens do not get the bye week in the AFC. The NFC, it's always like, you've got like 4 or 5 teams that could get that bye week. But in the AFC, it's always like, maybe the Chiefs, but really it's just the Ravens. All right, so not my best video. But I thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. I do have, like I said, NFC playoff predictions on my channel up right now. And yeah, I've got lots of other videos I'm posting at least every other day. Normally I post every day, at least with my predictions. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will hopefully see you guys in the next one. I better see you guys in the next one is what I mean.